Hey guys, I am filming my setup video for April. I cannot believe that it is just a few more days and April starts. So I went through ahead of time and put down all of my husband's work shift stickers just so that it would make it a little bit easier for me to line up all the headers and make sure they go down straight. That was something that I kind of struggled with last month in the March video, so I thought I would do that. And in the last week of April, I'm going to be using a Libbie Co kit, so you'll notice there are different stickers up here. My goal that week is as much as possible, except for my gold foil stickers that I use, and I think my sidebar, I'm going to try to use all the stickers that come from that kit. So what I'm going to do is I will go ahead and get all of the headers down and my trash icons, all of those things that I do every single month, and to set up the week, every single week, so that the weeks are set up and kind of ready to go. There won't be any special plans listed yet. And then when I get to this week, I'm actually going to show you guys how I use a kit formatted for another planner and make it work in this planner. The only thing that I'm not going to do is I usually mark right here my cleaning schedule. I have two schedules because my kids rotate chores. And I usually stamp that in, and I didn't get my stamps out, and so I'm not going to worry about it. I'll just add that in later. But everything else will be in the planner. The framework will be complete in the planner. So grab a snack, and I'll probably film a voiceover and kind of go through some of that stuff with you, but I'll be back in a few minutes. Thanks. Hey guys, so here we go. We have, I'm starting off with my headers like I always do, and I'm getting those laid down first. I find that for the most part, my planning is very bullet journal style, but I have definitely developed a framework, and the framework is very important to me. So I get the first ones laid down. I typically choose a color and go all the way across in those colors. Sorry about my head being in the shot, but I got to get them down. I'm getting those all laid out, and per the previous videos that I've done each month, I'm going to get them all laid down, and then we'll move on to the next thing. I find that when I'm planning on a weekly basis, even when I'm keeping up with so many people, I have 4 kids at home and my husband works, I need a spot to write down the appointments and the places we have to go, and then a place to make my list. I like having that list divided in half because I'm one of those people, I could make the list be the entire length of the column, and you can't get that much stuff done in one day. And I know that, but I still strive to do that. So I really like having the fact that I kind of slow it down and I make it be halfway, and I make myself divide my tasks over the course of a week. And then I'm adjusting this header because it was kind of overlapping the work sticker, and I didn't like that, so I wanted to fix it. That's probably one of my favorite things about the disc planner, is how easy it is to pull things out and put them back in. And you saw how quickly I removed that paper, and you really have to like take it in and out a bazillion times before you're going to see any kind of damage. So on this week, this will be week 2, I decided to lay down the header with the work sticker so that I could get them lined up. These are called, I believe they're called bubble headers. Sorry about my head getting in the way there. And the bubble headers are nice because I'm able to lay them straight, but they do have that little cutout. So the stickers that I have at the top kind of don't get as much in the way. The other thing I want to point out that's different from the other headers is you get 6 in each color in the ones that are kind of squared off. In the bubble headers, there's only 5. Now this works for me because I only put headers on Monday through Friday. On the weekend, I do a weekend banner and little things. And this was how I kind of figured a way around making the stickers last as long as possible. So now I moved on to week 3. And I don't think I filmed this part, but once I was done getting all the stickers laid down, I did go back in and I stamped all of my meal planning and then I stamped my cleaning schedule. I do either A or B for the schedule each week, and that's how I keep track of which rotation we're on. And I do have a sticker on Sunday, which is Easter, and it's a header, I think, from last year's celebration binder from Chrissy Ann Designs. She didn't put out an Easter kit this year, or hasn't yet. I did buy the binder, but she did an Easter, Christmas, and I think there was one other thing. Easter, Christmas. There was one other, and I can't remember, holiday supplement to the celebration binder last year. It was something you could buy when you bought the binder. This year, she said it was going to come out later, but, you know, Easter's in a couple weeks, and it's not out. So I went back through one of my old binders and found something that would work, and I absolutely love it. I think it looks adorable. So I use the Coffee Monster Co. stickers to mark when we have Community Day, and I also am marking for Sasha on Mondays, or I'm sorry, on the 1st. We do her meds and all that, and then that was also the day that, trash, I'm sorry, I do my trash stickers. Those are from Stickers, Washi, and More. And I think I ran out of stickers when I was doing this, but I have since finished them off. So if you're following me on Instagram, you'll see how I'm keeping up with those and how they look. This is the box that I use to mark Community Day. I love the heart checklist. Don't ask me why, but I just absolutely love it. And so I've got all my weeks set up, and then I'm working on my sidebar. At the bottom, I put the, I don't even know what to call that. It's an ombre week sticker. That's where I mark my laundry. And then I also have a habit tracker that I'll put at the top. And I think I ended up not doing all of them because I forgot the whiteout again. And I think I realized it after the gray, and so I didn't do any additional because I didn't have the whiteout with me. So I decided I was going to stop. Hey guys, I messed up on a couple things. I did not realize that I needed to white out some things under my sidebar. So I started doing my sidebar, but I stopped. And I also forgot my church script stickers. So those are not, normally those go here. Let's see, which one would I probably use? Probably this one. So typically I put a circle here. And if I can get it straight, if my head's in the shot, I'm sorry. Straight, I think that's straight. And then I also usually put a church there, and I totally forgot about that too. So I didn't pull as many things as I thought, and then I totally forgot the whiteout. So, and I ran out of my trash stickers, which are in my drawer in the other room. So what I'm gonna do is, I figured I would kind of wrap up here. I'm doing these just exactly the way I always do them, so you're not really missing anything. Except, like, I usually put my family time down here and that kind of thing. So there's a couple things that I didn't do. I need whiteout to do this, and I forgot it, but I did get my laundry list in for my CC stuff. My weekend banners are in. I forgot my telephones. I put those in to remind me on the days that I need to make sure and remember I'm going to be talking to my husband. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get set up to do my Libbie Co kit, and that will be the next part of this video. So give me just 1 second. Okay guys, I am back to finish up this voiceover. So in the final week, we are having our Easter break, and as I mentioned in this last section of the video, I used a Libbie Co kit. I can't remember, I think it's called Hello Spring, but there's an identifier number in the corner, and I got, I think, 6 pages, and then the glitter headers that I just showed, I bought separately. So I think for under $20, I got a 7 pages of stickers. And I believe between my layout and my daughter's layout in her EC, we actually got, I think, 3 spreads out of these stickers. And I think that there are still a few more left. So what I did is I did go ahead and lay down my husband's work schedule, because I always do that ahead of time. But what I wanted to do this week was I wanted to use a different kit. If you've watched any of my videos, usually when we have a break, I use one of Helen's kits from Coffee Monster Co. And I wanted to use an EC specific kit, which the Coffee Monster Co. kits are. But I wanted to show you that you can utilize the kit in a lot of different ways. Now, most people, when they sit down and they look at it, they say, oh my gosh, there's so many stickers you didn't use. But if you have watched any of my spreads, there's a lot of stickers that I don't use. I set up a sidebar and I do my headers. I will add stickers for things that are specific and different. But for the most part, I utilize the stickers that I need. And I do have a 9-year-old daughter who likes to use all my leftovers. So I was still able to get my money's worth out of the kit. But the bottom washi in this kit is so unbelievably exquisite. And when I saw it on Instagram, I knew I had to have it, because we had the green in April and it was beautiful. So I'm turning things sideways and I'm getting my headers down. And then I'm going to realize that I forgot to lay down the washi tape in a minute, and I have to kind of reconfigure everything, which I think in the next section of video I explain. But one of the things I really wanted to mention about these kits was the stickers were so easy to move around. I was really worried because they were kind of that, I think they're vinyl of some sort, but they are so easy to move around. And I get to a point where I realize as I'm laying out my headers that the work sticker on Friday is going to be the same color as my header. So I end up stopping and kind of doing a little bit of rearranging. And I think when I come back, I'm going to also have my washi tape laid down, and I realize that I messed a couple things up, and so I get it figured out in just a second. But this kit is awesome. So if you're looking for a kit to try, definitely check out Libbie Co. on Etsy. They are a great sticker shop. Okay, so it bothered me more than I thought it would. So I switched my work stickers. A couple things about these stickers that I wanted to mention. They come up off of the page so easily. I really am impressed with that. I didn't think they would do that, and they are just, usually vinyl stickers are very hard to get up and down, and these are super easy. So I did, I just remembered I forgot something. Shoot! Okay. Give me just one more second. So I know there's like a ton of breaks in this, and I apologize, but I had to figure out what I was trying to do, and I was struggling. So what I do with this is I put the washi tape in the middle to kind of divide my days. This is a spring break week, so we don't have anything major going on except for on this Tuesday. So I feel like I can use the washi and it's more decorative, and I prefer the washi to the full boxes because I feel like I can put something on top of this if I really want to. Now, this is probably, I need to finish my sidebar, but this is probably all I can use in the kit right at this second. I need to look through, and I normally do the explicit planning once we get a little closer. So what I'm thinking, sorry, I'm trying to stay comfortable and sitting on the floor, and it's not easy. I probably will use some of these icons, I'm sure. And then I think I will use, more than likely I'm going to use this weekend banner. I normally put it up here, but because this is so much bigger, I may put it on top of the washi, but I also have some from Rose Colored Days that is foiled, and I may use that this week. I don't know. So I'm not gonna go completely crazy and use everything. I've used everything that I know I need in these places. And then I think I will probably use, I was gonna use a full box, but I may use a half box because we'll have that dissection lab, and I was thinking I might use that floral, but that's not gonna be the only thing we have that whole day. So I may cut this, I don't know, so I'm gonna think about it. But I know this isn't a complete spread for a kit, but I do want to say a couple things. One, these stickers are awesome. I was able to pull up all of these to-dos and put down, move this washi around, and the washi is notoriously difficult because it is so big. And what I may do is trim these down so that I can put them in here under my to-do list. And then on the weekends, I may use the purple just to get a little of it in there, just to kind of play with the different things. So the main thing I want you to get, and I do not want to try to cut on camera because I know if I cut on camera, I will mess it up and then I'll be upset with myself. So I think what I'll probably do is use a paper cutter and trim these down the way that I think I want them. Because I think I'm going to use this green one for the dissection lab. And I think I am going to try to use these stickers in my to-do list. I don't know. I have to think about it. But what I want to tell you is this. One, this was a really good value. I got I think I got 6 pages. I think this was an extra page, but I got 6, 7 pages under $20. The stickers are easily movable. Now I don't know if I let them sit for a long time and came back if I could still move them, but I was easily able to rearrange things just a little bit and get them the way I wanted them. The only thing in my setup that I did not do is I did not lay down my cleaning schedule, and I will have to do that and finish my sidebars. I forgot I needed whiteout, and I don't have the whiteout here with me, and so I thought I'd film. But I also think it's nice to see mistakes and how you can deal with them and switch things up and fix them, than just to see the perfect plan with me and make it look like I didn't struggle. So I did struggle a little bit because I've never used this kit before. I don't think I've ever had a full kit from Libbie Co, even when I was in my Erin Condren. So I love putting the washi tape in the middle, and this looks absolutely stunning with this green. I really like these work stickers. Because I'm marking my husband's work schedule, I put them at the very top. It'll be interesting to see. I don't think that's going to mess anything up majorly, except I'm not able to mark phone calls. So I may just use these and just use the green ones or something, because I like to mark that I'm going to talk to my husband each morning. So I have to figure out how I'm going to do that. But I'll probably will stick these in, and I'll use these green. I really like this color palette a lot more than I thought I would. I'll be honest with you. But you just have to kind of sit down and think, how do you want to use the planner? This is a week that's typically not as busy because we're not in school, so I'm able to kind of take a little space from here and a little space from here. We still have activities, we still have things going on, but this is actually, this spring break or this Easter break lines up with the public school system, so some of my kids' activities will actually be canceled this week, so I won't have as much things to do. But I was really excited. I did get the full kit because I knew my daughter would be able to decorate with this as well. She won't have any headers, but she has her own headers from Planner Kate, so I don't think that will be a problem, but there'll be enough stickers for her to use. I may not use these so she can have them, because by putting those down, I actually limit how much space. And I really love my pen. I just found this new, it's a Signo 0.28, and it's a clicker pen, a Uniball Signo. Let's see, is it gonna focus for me? Oh, camera. There you go. I got this on Amazon and I absolutely love it. So I like the way it writes on the paper. I don't know how it's gonna write on the stickers. And I'm really not a huge sticker person. I think what I will probably do is I will use, like I said, I'll do a big box here because that's something we have going on there. I think the rest of the week is pretty much, it's gonna be a pretty chill week. I'm just not sure how I'm gonna mark my weekend. I love this banner, but I know my daughter would love it, and I have another banner that could work. And I just have to figure out the sidebar part. I did get this done and this done. I will have to use, I probably will use some from this, but I have smaller ones that are just 4, and I'll probably will throw those in, and that's how I'll get through this week, I think. But I love how this looks. And to be honest, this is kind of how I do it. So what I would say is if you can go to a planner shop and you can get bottom washi or you can get the headers, you can really make things work for you the way you want them to work. Don't be afraid to play with them and do it. And what I'll do is when I do my flip through at the end of April, I'll make sure to bring this back and show you what I used, what was left over, and what my daughter used. And I'm hoping to have her do a plan with me as well, and she can show what she would use out of this. And she's really excited about that. So be on the lookout for that as well. I hope this made sense. I feel kind of like I didn't complete the way I wanted to, but I feel like if I get too frustrated, I know I'm gonna mess it up. But this is the framework, and that's what I normally do in my plan with me is get the framework down. So the only thing I didn't finish was this sidebar because I got to figure out how I'm going to do it. But I love these stickers. They were super easy to move around. It was fun. It's kind of fun, and it gets your creative juices flowing to try things a little differently every now and then. So I have absolutely no idea how long this video is because the camera kept shutting off and I had to shut it off a couple times to kind of get myself together and straightened out. But I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you are inspired to try some new things when you're doing your weeks in your inkwell press and not just feeling like you have to do one thing and always the same thing. I always find that after I do a week like this where I've done something different and do different sticker kits, I can't wait to get back to my normal, which is, you know, I love my Knockout Print Shop. Jessica, you're amazing. And getting back to my normal where I know where everything's gonna go. But I love this. I saw that washi tape and I knew it was gonna be amazing, and I was right. It looks really cool. Yeah, I think what I may do is I will either put the lavender stickers down here to just sort of keep it going. And I may put I have a gold foil weekend. I think that's what I'm gonna stick in here. I think that's what I'm gonna do. But I gotta find it. I have no idea where it is. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was kind of chaotic and a little crazy. Once I edit it, I may do another film and just kind of flip through so you guys have an actual, like, what I did. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really did. I love how it turned out. And my camera is telling me that it's about to die. So it's a perfect time to say bye. I'll talk to you guys again soon. I hope you're having a wonderful April. Bye.